Okay, so yeah, so let us now continue. Let's head into the Mighty Party portion and go from there. All right, so things are set right now. So currently we are on day 2 of the world event, the Lunar Festival. I have yet to upload day 1A. It is complete, just got to get it up to YouTube, which we'll have probably in about 2 hours or so. Just got to put in the time markers and everything. So yeah, so let's head over now into the roadmap and see what we can do. Another ad. Okay, so we are on this quest right now to defeat Shopkeeper. Let's go check him out. Okay, and looks like they have a skill, so whenever an ally appears, we'll give mental shield to a random ally. Got it. All right, so yeah, let's go. What else do you want from me? I've told you everything. I'm not done with you yet. So for those who are just tuning in, there is a creature, a legendary creature named Niang, who has been released after many hundreds of years. It is considered evil, I guess. There is some way to actually stop this monster with lanterns that were bought by the Lord Protector, which is us, from the Shopkeeper, which is this person over here. And so the problem is that these lanterns have not been working because apparently they are now counterfeit. And so we are on the hunt to find out why we are getting counterfeit lanterns, and then hopefully able to stop the monster at the end of the story. All right, so we have this hero over here. Gives miss to another one of our heroes once they come. Once another one is actually in play. Also gets an attack boost and then also a health boost at the end of the turn. Gonna go with, let's see here. Oh, we might actually have lethal on this first turn, assuming that the miss doesn't work in that way. So we're gonna summon the Yorick over here on lane C, destroy the building and get an attack boost. And because of how the miss works for this hero, you would need another hero in order to give this miss, not the first time that it gets summoned. So that's why we have the lethal here. Way destroyed the scroll with the rest of the legend, but I really need to know what it said. You must have read it. It doesn't say how to defeat Niang. It only mentioned something about ceremonies, dances, and respect. I don't even remember much of it. Yeah, so there's a scroll that is supposed to have stopped Niang, but apparently it has been destroyed, and we are looking for the remnants of that scroll. Okay, so we have that now done. Okay, heading over to the roadmap. Getting the rewards. Okay, we are not going to be buying this offer, any offers anytime soon. But they keep on showing up anyways, so we just gotta deal with them and carry forth. Okay, so the next quest we have here is open legendary chest in event shop 4 times. We're gonna hit the go, and it should bring us over to the event shop, which it does. Okay, we do need to open up 4 of these chests. Each one of them cost 5,000, so we're a little short right now. Hopefully we can open up some bonus runes, as seen over here. So we do have a 1 in 3 chance of getting them. Otherwise, we will get the, we'll get the legendary heroes, which actually in this case, we're hoping that we do get the Tiling Dragon Dance. So yeah, so let's open some up and see what we get.
Legendary.
Okay, so we're actually halfway done with the event now, just because of opening up the new hero. So this one is the Tiling Dragon Dance. Summons the Mushus, has extra damage off of the enemy being attacked, and then also at the end of the turn, we'll get an attack boost for every allied Mushu. I've seen this in combat. It's actually pretty scary once it comes out, just because when it summons those Mushus themselves, they have flight and can deal extra damage to other heroes. And since we're here, might as well soul bind them too. Okay. Looks like we have all the soul binds, so might as well clear it out. Okay. Alright, we'll open up some more chests, see if we can actually get this done. Okay, we got some gems, which is not bad. Okay, we'll open up this final chest and see if we can get some more. Okay, so we are a little short right now. I guess we could spend in order to get it through. Let me see how much it's actually going to be. So, if you don't have enough runes, you can use gems. We did get a little gems, and it's been $4.25 to get them through. Let me see how far we're off by. So, we're 37, so 13. That's pretty much just like another day of grinding, I suppose. Let me head over to the bosses and see how many runes we can get off of them. So it's another 150. Okay, well, I guess in this case, probably just gonna hold off. Pretty short stream today. All right, so in this case, probably just gonna use our use our attempts right now. Get some extra runes, lower the cost of the amount of gems we'll need. Once it gets down to a more reasonable number, then we will end up buying them. Okay, heading back. Still a little high. Okay, you know what? I guess we will just hold off. We'll be able to grind out the rest of the gems for grind out the rest of the runes for another time. Okay, well, in this case, barring all of that, I guess we'll now do some hit. So let's get into that. I'm going to switch over our Warlord to the Pirate, and then also get our pet ready. Okay, so we have the Pirate, we have our Greedy Pet, which will help us gain some health back and give health back to our heroes. Okay, heading over to the Dungeon Trials now. Okay, so here is the final pit boss for the week. It is a new pit boss. It is Diaochan Plum Blossom. Okay, let's take a look at their skills. So they have invulnerability, which means that it blocks all damage from the enemy attack. So we'll need to deal damage to the Warlord in another way. They have another skill here. So Death of Red Woman will deal damage to the Warlord. Okay, and then on the 7th turn, we'll kill the enemy Warlord if the allied Red Woman is alive. Okay, got it. So we'll need to find a way to deal other damage to the Warlord, either with, say, curse or effect damage, anything like that. We'll need to destroy the Red Woman, so that way we can deal damage over to the Warlord. And then also, if we don't kill that Red Woman, we will take lethal damage off of the 7th turn. Okay, so we will want to destroy the Red Woman as soon as possible. Or at least make sure that it is not on the field before the 7th turn starts. Okay, so we have 3 attempts right now. And yeah, we have also plenty of time as well, because we can still recharge 3 more. Every one attempt happens every 12 hours. So if in case we don't get it done now, we can always do it later. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so here are the Red Womans over here. So they give Vampirism. Yeah, when Vampirism triggers, we'll deal damage to our Warlord, and then also we'll give an attack boost to allies with Vampirism once it dies. We have these buildings over here that deal damage when one of our heroes come into play. Also deals damage to our Warlord. I guess the damage to our Warlord will add up over time, but the key thing is making sure that we get rid of these Red Womans before that 7th turn. Alright, so let's see what we'll have to do. Okay, gonna start with our damage pentagrams first. Okay, as you can see, we do have coverage, triple coverage on this lane, and then we also have coverage on this lane too. Because we can't deal damage over to the Warlord, we want to make sure that we can destroy the buildings first. So that way we can start dealing damage by destroying the Red Womans. So in this case, I'm going to start with this range hero here with the high health. And summon it over here on C1 for now. Okay, so as you can see, as soon as we summon a hero, we did take damage off of the building. Okay, and then at the beginning of the turn, these buildings did deal damage. So our strategy right now is to summon heroes with high health, make sure that we have enough damage to destroy the buildings, and then also make sure that we can pierce through to hit the red womans behind them. If we have any heroes that can deal additional damage to the field, or have some sort of pierce, poison, anything like that, that's what we're looking for. Okay, they have the Chupacabras over here. When it's attacked, it will deal damage to our heroes in the line. It will also count as vampirism, even though it doesn't say that. So because of that, it will trigger not only this skill here with the attack boost, but it will also trigger off the red woman skill here. Okay, so we will need to find a way to stop this as it will start dealing damage over here. I'm going to do a shuffle just because of the other skill that the Chupacabras has. So it gives negative attack to our order heroes once they start attacking. This one here could give miss, so I guess it's not too bad. Though I really want to make sure that we do have other heroes to get rid of these, so... I guess the damage isn't going to be that important, so in this case I'm going to do a shuffle. See if we can find some non-order heroes for at least. Alright, this hero is going to help us out later on once we get rid of this hero. Okay, going to go with this melee hero over here on... Gonna go with this melee hero over here on B3. We'll take some damage. We summon it on the splash rune, and it itself has splash, so we'll be able to deal some damage that way. As I'm thinking about this battle now, probably going to be switching over to Geisha, just because we'll have a way to deal damage to the buildings quicker, and then also be able to destroy the red womans, so that we can start dealing damage over to the Warlord. Okay, we have the melee hero over here. This one gives reborn to another ally. So in this case, probably going to be one of the red womans. See here. Okay, so like I said, we do have 5 turns to get through all of these. Do we need to get rid of this now? Combat there. Okay, we'll do another shuffle. Let's see, we got combat there. Here. I'm gonna actually go with this melee hero over here on C3. This one, it deals, when it dies, it sets the health of 2 of the enemies to 1, and so hopefully we can actually hit either the red woman or any one of these melee heroes. But it's not looking too good right now, especially since we don't have any way to deal damage to the red womans. Okay, so next turn, probably going to be doing another shuffle. Okay, we have those destroyed. Okay. Taking some damage over there. Taking some more damage off of the vampirism. Okay, we're going to do our shark summon, see if we can actually stop some damage. Okay, we'll be able to destroy this, although this will get reborned. This one here, it deals damage to a random enemy near attacked enemy twice. But we still have to deal with the Chupacabras over here, so let me do a shuffle. See if I find some other stuff. This one could freeze, I guess. I'll do one more shuffle and see if we can find any other attackers. Okay. So it doesn't look like we have anything here. In this case, probably just going to use our shuffle to get rid of some bad heroes and set up for the next attempt. Yeah! So I can see because I'm invulnerable, can't deal damage over to the Warlord. We'll gain some health back off our melee kill, which is alright. At least we can get rid of the Chupacabras. And we're going to be taking lethal actually on this lane, so we'll avoid that altogether. And it also didn't help that we didn't draw any heroes that can deal any type of effect damage over to the Warlord. As you can see, dealt 0 damage. Got some coins in the meantime. Right, so in this case, we will use a different skin in order to take care of this boss. It's going to be a toss-up either between the Spider Queen or the, either Spider Queen or the Geisha, just because of the Spider Queen being able to deal poison. But it will have less, it has less health. So there's that. Otherwise, we could do our vampire. Let's see, 18. I don't remember how much our vampire actually does, but yeah, we can try using it for a time, and then switch over to the Spider Queen if needed. All right, so we'll head back, see if we can actually deal some damage this time. Okay, and we might actually be able to set this up. So we're gonna actually start with our vampire first. We're gonna follow up next with our own APEP after that. So in this case, gonna summon her over here on. Still want this alive. Still that over there. Yeah. So in this case, gonna summon our APEP over here on A3. We'll take some damage again, but we will be able to trigger a reborn, which in this case will be on our vampire, which will allow us to deal damage at the end of the turn. In this case, we did clear out the buildings. So that's part 1. Part 2 will then be able to destroy the red womans and then go for damage there. As I think of this now, I don't know how many times they're going to be summoning red woman, as we saw other heroes that do attack. So we'll need to find a way to, I guess, draw out red woman and at the same time destroy it. Okay, so this one does have reborn too. Okay, so we need to stop their own APEP to stop the reborns. So in this case, gonna go with the Groot over here on C3. It will silence heroes in the line, so we'll actually stop the APEP skill, and then also the reborn. As you can see, because we destroyed a red woman, we did deal damage to the Warlord finally. So in this case now, just gonna make sure that we have our setup still here. So in this case, I believe we gave Reborn to the Groot because the Reborn can only be given to heroes that don't have Reborn already and are not APEP. Okay, we have the Chupacabras over here. This is the one that does that reflect damage. So we'll have... This one already has a Reborn, so that's good. Just gotta make sure that we deal more damage to actually use our destruction skill. So let's see, combat over there, right there. I'm gonna summon our ranged hero over here on... Think about this guy coming here. I'm actually gonna do a shuffle to see if we can find a way to deal more damage over to this. Okay, so in this case, we actually do have our own red woman, which is nice because we'll be able to deal damage to the Warlord once he starts getting vampirism. So we're gonna summon her over here on A1, so that way we can trigger all of our other heroes getting vampirism. So you can see vulnerability, but the vampirism now on these heroes will allow us to start dealing damage to the Warlord that way. We're going to hold off on using this destruction skill, as it doesn't matter that we can deal damage to the Warlord by combat, just because of that invulnerable skill. Really want to make sure we get rid of the heroes that are going to be in the way of the red woman. Okay, so this one here. Okay, they're all going to get vampirism. Making sure that we can get the extra damage here. So this one here has its own set of vampirism. Can deal adjacent damage, and then also has extra attack. So just doing the math, so 106, 134. So actually that will be enough to destroy that. I'm gonna go with our Dominus over here on E1, so that way we can deal damage to this, and then also deal damage to this hero. So here's the damage from the red woman. Here's the damage again from the red woman, along with the extra combat. And then at this point... Nope. So I guess the reborn is now on... Okay, cool. It's back on the Archvampire. At some point, we do want to stop summoning heroes, just so that we can control where the reborn does land. Okay, here's the red woman. So we will need to get rid of this. So, because we do need to get rid of it, we will use... Well, let's see. This hero will still be around, so I guess we'll hold off and wait until this is wounded. Combat there, could deal damage over there. Yeah, I guess what we are going to do is just make sure that we control where that reborn lands. So In this case, it's close, but I think we're going to use our destruction just to make sure that we can guarantee that we can still deal damage here. So we'll have our Vampirism, which is 18. This hero here can deal extra damage to ranged heroes. So that might be enough. 138 plus the combat there. It's 160. Okay, yeah, okay. We're gonna summon it over here on B1, so that way we can deal combat over here. Okay, so Vampirism. We'll have Vampirism destroy that, along with some extra damage to the Warlord. Okay, so just making sure that we can get rid of the Red Womans as mentioned. And once we can get past this other turn, we'll have another round to avoid taking lethal. Okay, so another thing too is that our APEP is giving these damage runes once one of our heroes are destroyed. They'll combo with the Reborn, so once these heroes do die, they'll be able to come back, and then we'll also be able to deal extra damage. Okay, gonna hold off on our shuffle just because we do have heroes that can deal damage with their range. Then also we do have this hero that can deal extra damage once it comes into play. So in this case, gonna do a skip. And see, right now we're not dealing any damage to the Warlord still. But we'll be able to get some health back once we do our melee kill. Alright, so this is going to be the big turn. I guess if they summon a Red Woman now, then we just destroy it. And if they don't, then we'll be able to survive and go from there. Okay, so in this case, just going to do a normal range summon instead of using our skill, just because we don't need the extra damage. This one here can heal nature heroes and then also give regeneration. When a ranged enemy appears, gives plus attack to the allies. Sure, alright. Oh, will that be enough? Yeah, with our extra vampirism, we'll have the combat to destroy this. So as you can see, still dealing damage with our vampirism. And this is the only way we're dealing damage now, so... Okay, we have made it past that 7th turn, so we can just chill out and just destroy some more Red Womans once they come to play. Okay, another Chupacabras over here. We'll skip the turn as we do want to not shuffle off this particular hero. And this one here, it does silence the attacked enemy, so if any one of our heroes are destroyed in this line, we'll summon this hero to get rid of some other heroes. So again, we will skip the turn. Okay, because of the Chupacabras not letting our older heroes attack because of the negative attack, we won't be able to destroy in combat this way, but we have our Dominus that is dealing the adjacent damage, which does trigger off, well, it triggers off the Vampirism, and then we'll also trigger off the extra damage off of the Red Woman. So eventually, with the extra attacks, we'll be able to destroy this using other forms of combat. Okay, so they have their APEP over here. We will need to destroy this, as it will start giving the Reborn. Gonna do our summons just to break through. Also, once our heroes die, we'll be able to deal more of these damage runes.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Why do they still think we can summon? Oh, because they think the shuffles. Okay, got it. All right. So we will skip the turn once again. And that way, we did lose our range heroes, which is unfortunate. You can see the miss given because this this APEP is a flight hero. Okay, and then we have our end of turn vampirism here, which will trigger off the damage to the Warlord. Looks like we also got reborn on one of these heroes, so because of that, it will be able to come back once it dies at the beginning of the next turn. Oh, here's the red woman. Okay, so you can see as each one of those range summons dies, we have the damage pentagrams happening there. Okay, as mentioned, we will silence the Chupacabras, so that way we can continue to have order heroes attack. Let's see how much adjacent damage we have over here. So 26 times 6, so that's roughly 120. Yeah, this is fine. Do want to get rid of that, as mentioned. So we're going to continue. Going to summon our melee hero over here on B3. Okay, looks like we also gave it a reborn too, off of our APEP attack, which is nice. So that way we'll be able to continue silencing. Next turn, depending upon what happens, we'll either do a range summon or we'll shuffle to find some answers to the next hero that will potentially block the red woman. Well, there's the APEP. Okay, we will need to... Ooh, okay, so we have combat over there. The red woman does have reborn. Gonna summon our range hero over here on B1. When it comes into play, it transforms one of the heroes, which in this case was the red woman, which is very nice. Okay, and looks like with our adjacent damage, we'll be able to destroy the APEP too. If the transform didn't hit the, if it didn't hit the red woman, but instead hit the APEP, we'd still be okay, because we'd at least be able to clear out the APEP, and we do have a couple more turns anyways. Okay, so once again the Chupacabras. Combat will destroy that. Gonna hold off on doing any more summons at this point. Just gotta see where the reborns have landed. So reborn on there. Reborn on the Evil's Helper, which will actually help because once it dies, it'll be able to come back and trigger off this skill again. The Groot has reborn and the Dominus has reborn. Okay. Sure. Alright, in this case, gonna just skip the turn. We do have sudden deaths now, so we'll be able to deal damage to the Warlord in another way. Destroy that. Okay, also triggering the vampire skill. Okay, and once again, vampirism triggered by the attack. Those extra attacks not doing anything, but in case they do end up summoning another hero, we can deal damage to them with the adjacent damage. Okay. Okay, so this here is now destroyed, but it did come back, and as you can see, once it comes back, it turns the reward box for some reason is on our side of the field? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, we'll skip the turn once again. We'll be able to also give this hero reborn, because this is the only other hero that does not have it. So it did land on our side. That was so weird. He's not supposed to be able... He attacks on his side, but it drew itself over here. Very bizarre. Okay, and so this turn, again, we will want to destroy the red woman. Okay, no red one. Great.
Whoa!
Okay, I see this is going to be a very familiar thing. So yeah, we can just continue on with our setup. Every time they try to attack that helper, it's just going to come back and transform another hero into a box. And then off of the vampirism given by the red woman, we'll be able to deal damage that way. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to have this locked up. If the enemy summons something in lane D, they'll be attacked with the Dominus, although I guess Chupacabras could stop that. If they try to destroy the Groot, it will come back in silence. I guess the only thing that's going to be an issue is if the APEP is destroyed. So if you can find a way to heal the APEP, that would be really nice. Alright, so let's see. We'll do a shuffle to find some way to heal. Also, we have another red woman out in play. Order allies for 7. This one deals damage to enemies around. Oh, this one here can summon instant kill runes once the end of the turn happens. So we will want to protect that. Right there. Didn't look like they had any heroes with silence. And it's actually okay for us to let this hero die. So what we'll do is we'll summon the... We'll actually spread our heroes out and summon this hero on C1. That way, if they do silence, it will only hit this TNT, as opposed to our setup over here. And we're okay with leaving these spots open and not destroying this red woman, because the instant kill runes will come out here. Because they're the only spots that are available on the enemy side. So in this case now, if they do go for the attack, this hero should have reborn at this point, yep. And then it will end up transforming and turning this hero into a box. And then we'll be able to continue our setup. Next turn, we will continue doing our shuffles, looking for a hero that could heal this hero. Hey, we have the tiling. Okay, this is here. Deals damage. Okay, still need to hold off on that. Combat will destroy that, and then combat will also destroy this as well. So we will skip the turn. Actually, no, we'll do a shuffle and look for some heroes that can heal. So this here, this one give an attack boost. Actually, does it deal damage to the Warlord? Nope. I guess we can also find heroes that can deal damage to the Warlord too. Okay, so we'll do our final shuffle. Ooh, this one will heal us once one of our heroes are destroyed. So let's do that. I'm gonna go with the... I'm gonna go with this Vanakori over here on D1, so that way we do have some options for later. And again, spreading out our heroes, so that way if a silence does end up happening, we'll be able to at least have some of our other setup around. Okay, so as you can see, every time we are destroying a hero, we'll have some more spaces available for our instant kill runes. And probably at some point their entire board is going to be filled with the instant kill runes instead of these damage runes here. Okay, just taking a look at some of these heroes. Splash, okay. This one can give extra attack to another hero once it's attacked. This one has evasion. Yeah, I guess it's not bad. I'm gonna actually place it over here on A2. Yeah. Even though it can't attack because of the melee hero in front of it, we do want it around just because it has that evasion skill. So in case the APEP is destroyed, we'll have some protection for the red woman so that we can continue giving vampirism and still dealing damage. Okay. Yeah, we just wait. That is pretty much that. Okay, we have the APEP over here. Again, with the flight, we'll prevent the damage that way. Gotta find a way to destroy this. Reborn really won't be too much of an issue. But again, we do want to make sure that we can clear this out. So let's see. Come over there, come up there. Yeah, we'll summon this range hero over here. This one has slightly more attack, but it does have a totem, which we would want to use to give us an attack boost for later. So summon the range hero. Whoa! Also getting rid of it out of our squad. Okay, looks like we also gave this hero Reborn because it's the only hero we can give Reborn to. Okay, and at least we can deal some damage over to the Warlord that way through our vampirism. Okay, so there is the red woman. She is going to get Reborn because of the APEP. So let's see, combat over here, we'll destroy that. We'll gain some health back. Do we have can we give vampirism to... No, we cannot. Alright. Okay, I guess we'll hold off. We do want to make sure that we do have Reborn to our other heroes, so we'll skip the turn. Okay, and he's getting rid of the red one. Does trigger off that Reborn, and actually since we did trigger off our heal, the Vanakori will give us an attack boost. Okay, after many failed attacks, we'll destroy the APEP. Then we'll have another spot available for the instant kill runes. Ooh, it looks like our APEP also healed to full health. Very nice. How much vampirism is on this? That's probably why. It has 306. Ooh, lovely. All right. Oh no, the APEP is gone. Okay, fortunately we do have the Jaxi over here. It has been getting vampirism off the attacks. And it does have extra attack, so we'll be able to destroy that. Combat here will be good. And let's see, any other heroes we do want to get rid of? Yeah, this one's fine. Whoa! So combat that way, along with an attack boost. Okay, and then also extra damage to the Warlord. Seeing how much damage it is for every red woman. So we'll need to destroy one more red woman and then also deal some extra vampirism, and then we should be all set. Or I guess just one red woman altogether because we do have the sun death over here. Okay, so a hero was destroyed because it landed on the instant kill rune. We have enough combat over here to destroy the next hero. In fact, we just need enough range combat damage to destroy an APEP in case it does come up on any of the melee spots. So in this case, this one should be okay. This is okay. This is okay. Guess we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this melee hero with the low attack. Okay, we also landed on a damage rune, so we can get rid of that. Still seeing through the damage. That does not happen. Okay. And so, once again, we are shielded from that instant kill because there are no red womans on the field. At least on the enemy side. And we've also proven at this point that even if we ourselves have a red woman on our side, we will not take the lethal damage. So it's just specifically the enemy warlord that needs to have the red woman on the side. Okay, might have lethal now. Gonna do the sudden death to deal some damage. As you can see, breaking through. And then the vampirism trigger off of the extra attacks, along with the negative attack given from the chupacabras, might allow 2 attacks to go through as opposed to just 1. So we'll skip the turn once again and see how this works. So number 1, oh, just the 1 then. Okay. So the extra vampirism did allow for damage over to the chupacabras before the negative attack happened. So yeah, just gotta deal more combat to another hero. And then we can also do the sudden deaths, which I can see very, very low health. Okay, they're also limited to the number of spots they can summon without having a hero being destroyed. So in this case over here, our Dominus can take care of that with the multiple attacks, or we have enough combat damage over here with these 2 heroes. Can't do a shuffle, but I guess we can mine for potential ways to deal extra damage. So I'm gonna summon this melee hero actually over here. Just because of the low attack. It also has flight, so at least we'll be able to deal damage to the Apep if it does end up coming back. And our sudden deaths are a little short, so we'll need to wait 3 more turns? Probably 3 more turns. Just so that they can get in range of lethal. Okay, this one here, what's this do? Deals damage to all, okay. Nothing really important. So we will summon another one of these heroes. I guess it's not too bad given an attack boost. Seeing if there's anything else we can do here. Heals melee allies, okay. Summons a totem, ranged. Yeah, this one will be a little better.
Whoa!
So no more totem because of the melee hero in front of it. But at least we'll be able to heal our melee heroes. So in this case, healing up our Jaxi. I guess it's okay to heal up this one too. As you see, this is a very long battle just because of the limited way that we can deal damage to the Warlord. But on the flip side, we do have a board that can stop all the damage. Okay, so they finally did summon a red woman. And see here, we'll do the sudden deaths just to kind of guarantee this. Okay, so next turn anyways, we would have lethal. We don't have our shuffles anymore, so that's why they're just going for attack. And there you go. That was Diaochan. You can see very long battle just because we can only deal damage by destroying the red woman or the other damage, which we were very fortunate to have because we had the APEP from the first turn to give Reborn to our heroes, and we had the Archvampire to deal extra damage to the buildings and the initial Red Ones. And on top of that, we drew our own Red Woman to allow us to deal extra damage whenever we had Vampirism trigger. Okay, so let's see what we get for rewards here.
Legendary.
Ooh, wow, 2k of the legendary. We might actually have enough to finish up the world event. Wow. Pretty good RNG. We need roughly 2,300. So with our evolves, might be able to capture it through. Just gonna head over to the squad and see how many copies we need. Okay, so gonna filter for the epics. We do have all of those new heroes as well. So this one here, just checking where our evolve bonus is at. So 14, so that's good. Still be around. I know we got double copies of the rares at some point, so we'll evolve those first. Oops, I don't have enough. Okay. Do another evolve. 22. Okay, so we need roughly 100 more legendaries, and then we should be all set. Cool. All right, so we will be able to grind runes for later so that we can continue on with the world event. Pretty short one for today. I guess we could do some league just because we haven't even hit the hour mark. Sure, you know, let's do some league, and then after we can actually do some sad boy and see if we can do some more journey bosses. Yeah, do a couple of battles over here, fill these out, as we do need to grind. So yeah, well, we'll do some league now. Okay, probably not going to cover these too in depth. So, like I said, I just want to get these battles done so that we can head over to the next part. Okay, they got the block runes over here. They got the Jimmy Rocker Boy that does have that splash. That's going to happen. We changed our league squad, so it's mostly attack at this point. So it's just going to be a little faster. We don't really have too much defense. That is okay. Here.
Woo!
I don't really mind keeping this hero around, although there is an open lane for damage. Not what we wanted to see. Right. Yeah, half of our board setup is ruined just because of the York destroying the Yoster over here. Okay, so the Rocker Boys now will be able to let's potentially wipe out these. And they have the Legion too. Okay, so in this case we are going to be taking lethal. Just because of the number of heroes that will be destroyed off of the splash, and then the extra attacks given over here will deal lethal with the combat. It's another Jimmy Rocker Boy. Wow. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah!
Hey Felix, how's it going? Good afternoon. Wait, is it? Okay, yeah. Remember one person. What? I forgot. Was it you or another person who didn't want shoutouts? Because there's one person in particular that did mention for that. Felix, I also didn't forget, I was behind in schedule this week, so I will have your song up by the end of the day. I guarantee that. Yeah, right now I'm just doing some League in order to grind some more runes for later. We actually got double copies off of the new hero from a pit. So just need a couple more and we should be all set once we get to that point.
Yeah!
Oh, I forgot about the life palace over here. Why these battles feel so slow all of a sudden? It's weird. Well, at least we drew out the Legion. That helps out. Oh boy, alright, so we might not actually have enough to destroy any of these. There, maybe? We gotta try it anyways.
Yeah.
Nope. So not enough to destroy either one of these. Once they do the Rocker Boys, we will see another... we'll see the same setup again. So let's see how much their splash is. 142. So this will still be around. That'll be 3 attacks, so that's 800. And the attack boost off of the other Rocker Boy. Man, that is annoying. Alright. Figure out why it is kind of chugging along here. No, here, I'm just gonna head over to Sad Boy now. Maybe that'll fix everything. So heading over to the other account to do the journey. Yeah, Felix, how are you doing today? What's going on? How's your week been going? For me right now, I'm just chilling. Hopefully we can get this world event done, and if not, get some more progress over in the journey. Probably gonna head out in about an hour or so, just to enjoy the snow. Don't have to do any kind of shoveling, which is nice, but do want to be able to, you know, take in the weather and also just see what we haven't had a major snowstorm yet, so that is why I'm want to check it out. Oh, we haven't unlocked the new hero over on this account either, so that's not going to help out too much. Block. I remember which journey boss we're facing this time. It is a hero that can heal for a lot of health to the other heroes, not itself. That's the new intro screen over here. It's pretty nice, pretty festive. Is that a crown? Okay, so we are almost in. Just gotta wait for this to load up as usual. Oh boy. Yeah, I know that. I've done this many times. Of course I know this is an issue. I'm actually surprised this is still running right now because of the snowstorm still happening. So it is possible we may lose connection just because of the weather. But we will do what we can and look to deliver the content. Okay, so I'm gonna head over to the squad and actually make some changes now because we know what we're expecting. Okay, so let's see. Here, we're gonna need this. We're also going to need not really sure if we need this, but sure, we probably don't need this. No, we will need some form protection. So keep this around, keep those there. For combat. There. There, this one's here. Combat. How much damage does the best set deal? It deals 17 for every hero destroyed on our side. Okay. Okay, gonna go with this setup first. Seeing this one here, attack, attack. Okay. I'm gonna go with this setup first for combat, and then later on switch it over to a kind of burn squad if the battles get a little too tough. Okay, so heading over to Journey now. Might as well collect these rewards while we're here. As Japoga always mentions, never forget the Journey rewards. Okay, and we did level up, so we'll get some more gems. Right. So we are now on Forgetful Raph. Let's take a look at their skills. Okay, so the Warlord here has block, meaning that they will take less damage for the value here. Also, when they're attacked, we'll heal the allies for this amount. So we'll need to find a way to destroy the heroes, so that way we can not have to deal with this heal skill. We don't have anything that can attack for 200, so we cannot get around this skill without dealing extra damage in some other way. Right, so we take a look at the units here. So heals the Warlord, heals Warlord and removes negative effects, does poison, heals, and then this one here has a totem which actually can reflect damage and then also heal the other heroes. So yeah, let's do a couple battles, see if we do need to make some changes, and we'll go from there. Scourge of Plains. I fell asleep and the war isn't over. What have you done to me? Why am I not human? You'll pay for that. So he's looking to change into human. Got it. Hey, gameplay. Good afternoon. Oops. Okay, so let us see. Okay, we've kind of done this battle before. We do want the Grace to somehow land on the bottom, so that way we can deal the extra damage over to the other heroes. But we also do need to make sure that we have our setup ready. So let us do that. I guess Curse is actually going to be fine too. So what we'll do is we'll summon our Grimoire over here on A1. We'll Curse over some of the buildings, which will allow us to start putting Curse onto the Warlord. Curse happens, so Curse will mark these heroes for some damage. So let's see, a Curse hero takes damage when their allies attack, meaning that if we attack this hero, we'll deal damage to this. And then because of the Grimoire, we'll be able to put Curse on the Warlord. And the Warlord will then be able to take Curse damage once we attack the other buildings. Okay, so in this case, we have the Alexandria, has high attack, also has this Life Palace in front of themselves. I'm gonna go with our Vampire Summon. Okay, and actually our Curses are now gone too. I'm gonna follow up as well with... Ooh, we might actually take Lethal over here. How much does this heal for? Heals for 59. Okay, so in that case, we'll get around the other... what do you call it? It'll get around the vampire damage. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go with the Shamuna over here on D3. Reason why is because it has a shard, which will allow us to help us block the damage, because we will be leaving an open lane. And we can put some more Curse onto the Warlord now. So in this case, we'll be able to deal 36 every time we attack an ally, an enemy rather. The key thing right now is that they have heroes with much higher attack than us, so we'll need to use our skills in order to get around this. Okay, so they have the High Tinker. This one will deal extra damage to our nature heroes, also summons a Tesla X. That Tesla X will deal damage whenever a hero is destroyed. So we do have that there. Could you block over there? We might actually take Lethal right now. Gonna have to do our block anyway, so we're gonna go with the Yoster over here on B1. It's a flight hero, so it can at least stop the melee. And hopefully we now get the shard to block, which we do, so that's nice. Okay, we have a health boost over there. We have damage over there. Oh, and then there's also an attack boost given from the Tesla X. So let's see. So that'll be enough to destroy that. That'll be enough to destroy this. These heroes aren't wounded anymore, so that's not good because we can't do our destruction skill. Yeah, we got to find a way to put Grace out earlier so that way we can deal damage to these heroes. Because that Life Palace alone is healing them and preventing us from dealing our destruction. Okay, so we have combat there, combat there. Okay, and so at this point now we are going to lose, so let us surrender. We were okay up until the point where the Life Palace came out and then that Tesla X just kind of secured it because we couldn't destroy any other heroes. So we will try that again and see if we can draw into something a little better. I guess the Curse isn't going to be as important as destroying other heroes because we do need the damage. So let's see. I'm going to start with our Grace. Actually, no, I'm going to start with our Vampire first because we do need to potentially block the damage. So we'll do that. We'll also follow with our Grace next on A1. Do a little bit of damage over to the Warlord because of our attack, but we're really depending upon the extra damage that we have off of the 7 extra attacks. So currently we have 2 heroes destroyed, need 5 more in order to trigger off that skill. We will be protecting the Grace as much as we can, so that way we can deal that extra damage. And we have a couple of options, I suppose. We have flight over there, combat there. Curse is fine, set that up. Okay, once again, we are facing that Life Palace. Let's see, so that one there. Okay, we're just going to go with our flight hero to at least block so that if a melee hero does come, we can stop that. so you can see we have the heal every time we attack the Warlord. Okay, and then the heal from the Life Palace given there. We're going to save our Yoster to block. Also, the Yoster does give a health boost for every female that is on the field. So if we wait for more heroes, we can at least have some more protection to our other heroes.
Whoa!
Ugh. Okay, so we have the Hoodoo over here. Whoops, the Hoodoo with the totem. So if we destroy, so this is number 3, that would be 4. Block over there. This totem does reflect damage over to our Warlord, so we can't, what do you call it? We can't summon our hero to actually block over here. So what we'll do is, we could use our random damage. That would be number 4, 5. No, it still wouldn't be enough, because then they could still heal. So we'll do our destruction at least, and then we will follow it up with the flight hero at least to stop damage over here. So you can see combat will happen first, and then once that random damage happens, the trigger would go off. So that's why we want the Grace on the bottom as opposed to the top. So far, we have not been able to get this through just because of the amount of heal that the Warlords have been... the amount of heal to the heroes that the Warlord has been doing. This one right there. Okay, and then once again with the Tesla X, so we will surrender. Okay, we'll try that one more time, and then we'll make some changes based upon what we have seen so far. Okay, this time I'm going to start with the Masuras, so that way we can have some blockers. Okay, we got rid of the buildings, so that's nice. Next turn, hopefully we draw into Grace or Yoster, so that we can actually set up our destruction skill. Okay, and we drew neither. Okay, got it. Okay, we will have the copies of the Masuras to help us block, so I don't have to worry about that. Guess we can go combat over there, extra copies over there. So it's going to remove our curse at the end of the turn. Light there. Don't really have anything so far. I guess we can go with the... No, there really isn't going to be too much of anything. Yeah, well, I guess we can curse the heroes for now. Yeah, we'll do that. The curse is going to be removed by the Alexandria at the end of the turn, but I suppose we could start setting up, so at least if we can do a wipe, we can destroy and put some curse there. Would have summoned the Legion, but we don't have any older heroes that we can give an attack boost to. And they're also blocked by the Masuras over here. Okay, so we have this Enlil over here. This will steal attack whenever our Warlord is attacked. Also, we'll get a health boost too. So let's see, combat will happen over there. We'll take a block over here. Curse is gone. Gonna go with the Yoster over... here on C2. We're not going to be dealing enough combat to destroy this, but with our Masuras, we can at least block. And as mentioned before, we do want to set up so that we can do our board wipes. Worst case scenario right now, I guess Tinker could come in along with the Tesla X. We'll be taking at least 200 damage just because of the open lane here. But if we do have our board setups, should be okay.
Whoa!
So we have this one here. This is the Marquis de Sade. It does poison whenever one of our heroes attacks. Fortunately, we do have our other heroes. So we do have block. We'll do our vampire. So we'll give an attack boost over to the Masaurus. We'll also do the destruction, so that way we don't take poison to our heroes. Okay. And we do have some curse over to the Warlord now, so that's good. Okay, gonna continue and summon the Grace on the bottom as mentioned. Ooh, hold on. I don't remember if they have silence. Say comment there, comment there. No, this is fine. Yeah, we'll still summon it on the bottom. Yeah. I was thinking that perhaps we could leave the Legion spot open so that way we can do these 7 extra attacks, but probably not going to be too much of an issue just because, I mean, there's nothing to attack. And our Legion itself isn't going to do too much until the Grace does have these 7 extra attacks, which we are still very far away from. But at least now we have a clear board, so that is something. And of course the Legion does come up. All right, or the High Tinker with the Tesla X. Okay, so hopefully we can deal enough damage to both destroy this Tesla X and then also the, what do you call it? The Tinker here. So in this case, gonna summon the, yeah, I'm gonna summon this Discordia to give extra attack to 2 of our heroes. And did it hit the Grace? It did not. Okay. But something else does have 7 extra attack. So not enough damage to deal either. I guess the extra attacks are on... Oh, it's on the Grimoire. Sure. I guess that's okay. Oh, I am going to be very sad once we find out that the Legion is what we needed on that turn. We do have at least one hero being destroyed, which was our Masaurus copy, and at least another one will be destroyed with the combat happening from the boosted Tinker.
Whoa!
That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and oh, great. Okay, the Tinker is now gone, but we are going to be taking lethal off of the totem. Oh man. For real? This is... I guess we're... Oh, okay. So we probably are going to be needing Groot in this squad. We'll do our silence anyways, and... We can't even block... We cannot block the what do you call it? Yeah, we're going to take lethal off of this attack. Okay. So we do have an idea of what we need to do. Head over to the squad and make some changes. Also, if we had some way to heal, that would be good, because we are taking a lot of damage. Okay, so let's see. Probably Curse is not going to be so much of a thing. So what we're going to do is actually place in the Mad Genius. Gonna need the Groot to silence some things every once in a while. So we'll do that. Keep the Legion here. This Charon hasn't been summoned so far, although the protection could help. Yeah, still probably get rid of it in the spot. So let's see. Shimura can still help. Alright, so we have that. Extra attack's still gonna matter. The Madame Lotrix can get rid of some poison, so that wouldn't help. Also does some reflect damage, although with the Tinker coming out and dealing damage every time one of our heroes are destroyed, it's not going to help out too much. So let's see here. Set up for damage that way. This one gives our mental shield to our Warlord every time an enemy appears, so that can at least stop some of the damage. Yeah, it's flight too, so it's not too bad. We just don't have too many spots available. Sure copies there. Oh, we are taking extra nature damage, so that Tinker alone can destroy it, so maybe we'll swap out the Masaurus. And then the only heroes that will take the damage are our non-order heroes, which in this case are this, and this. Oh, this one too. This one will heal us every time it attacks. It's okay. This one will heal whenever we attack the Warlord. Yeah, I'm gonna try this out and see how this works. So, yeah, we'll cover it if this ends up. We'll cover our squad if this ends up working. So yeah, let's try this again. Okay, so as mentioned, we do want to summon the Grace for either on the bottom or first. So let's do both, if we can. Alright, so we have the Vampire, that's cool. We'll follow up with the building, or the Grace to destroy some buildings. Next turn, we'll either go with the Legion or perhaps the Mad Genius. And we're going to save our Groot for when we do need to silence a hero, which in this case will probably end up being the totems. You can see over there. Let's see, with combat, their wound, block. Might be able to get rid of this later, so let's see. So combat will deal some damage, followed by the heal. Combat will heal again. We're going to go with the Shamuna over here on D3 to give us at least a shard to help us block. You can see random damage, then the heal. Okay. At least now if we do our destruction, we can get rid of the totem, not have to worry about that in the draw. We can save our silence for another hero. So let's see, we have 2 buildings destroyed. This will be, the shard will be number 3. Okay, we will use our destruction skill now to get rid of, oh boy, let's see here. So they'll still have the heal, so that'll put it at 4. Still go with the destruction skill. Okay, we'll take some damage, which is okay. Still be able to heal though, that's a problem. Yeah, we'll need to set up. Okay, so in this case, gonna go with the Yoster over, or gonna go with the Yoster over here on B1. You can see the random damage happening again. Comment there. We have our shard. Okay, we're at least blocking the damage that is gonna happen from the the Tinker, but we do need to destroy that Tesla X because of the damage we're going to be taking. So we're roughly on a 3-hero clock, and so it's going to be close. Let me see if we can actually boost up here. Nope. Okay, so it's only adjacent damage. We can stop the damage from the hero here, so that is good. Okay, we'll take some damage over there. Oh, okay. So we have the damage that way. Let's see, so combat would potentially stop this. Looks like we do have our 7 extra attacks. But at the same time, the heal skill is still gonna go. So we do have a block that way. Oh, we're depending upon our random damage to actually destroy this, which is a big problem. Our combat over there. Oh, this is such a weird turn, just because of the amount of stuff that's going on. I guess we're just gonna go with the... I guess we'll actually go with the Groot to silence this. We can't take the damage not happening. So I didn't see the heal does happen. That happens. Yeah, they're just gonna heal up every time. So either we need more damage for our grace, or we need to clear out heroes before they show up. Send around. We'll stick to combat. I suppose we could block, but nope, we don't have the extra shard over here. Okay. There. Yeah, pretty much we need an empty board and then go for the attack. Okay. Yeah, we can still try that again. We were doing fine up until the point they had both of those buildings on the board. So we'll set up again. Go for the grace over here, protected by the 2 buildings. Okay, there's the Enlil. Let's see. So if we take combats, we can have it there. Our random damage is actually 112, so not enough to actually destroy this. Guess we could silence it. How much? It deals 173 even after. Okay. Oh, this hero is actually very strong. Okay. Comment there, go there. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Groot on B3 just to block. How much do we need to boost this in order to get it up here? Let's see if we have other heroes that can actually boost up the attacks. Aside from the Legion, don't have too much. Okay, gonna go with the... Okay, gonna go with the Yoster over here on B1, just to silence this male hero, so it doesn't get its flight, and then we'll be able to attack the Yoster over here. Also giving a health boost to some of our other heroes as well. So we have 1, 2 buildings plus the Groot, so that is 3. We need a couple more heroes to be wiped out.
Whoa!
Oh.
Okay, so that is the... what do you call? That is the Hoodoo. See, we have combat there, so I'm putting that in 5. So that wouldn't be enough either. Guess we'll go with our light hero. You can see the heal happening. Can at least deal damage to these heroes. We'll also get mental shield to our Warlord once they do a summon. This hero will be destroyed in combat just because of that 1 point of... Oh no, it has block. Okay, so we'll be able to survive at least the next attack. Then... oh, we can start setting up our board with the Mad Genius. Okay. Wait, how come... why was this able to attack? That was so weird. We had block, and yet they were still able to destroy our hero. That doesn't make any sense. They... what? Okay. Gonna go with our destruction skill. Okay, looks like we do have our 7 extra attacks now. So hopefully we can do our random there. Block there. Can do heal. Oh, we do need to take the chance of blocking all of these other lanes that are open. So we'll have combat over there, combat over there. I'm gonna go with the Shimuna over here on D3. Hopefully we get the shard to help us block. That's number 1. That's 2. 3. 4. So we at least got rid of the Tinker. Okay, no damage because our hero has too little health, or too little attack rather. Okay, so for next turn for sure, we are going to be summoning the Mad Genius just because we do need health back to our Warlord. We do have our setup ready, so we can start clearing out some stuff. Hoodoo is now gone, so the only other thing I guess is the Marquis that does the poison damage off of our attacks. Which in that case, we'll need to summon Groot in order to silence.
Whoa!
Here's the Marquis. Okay, and it also has very large health, so even with our random, what do you call it, our extra damage, we will need to attack this. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's go out the Legion. Yeah, so another thing too is because our Grace doesn't deal enough damage to actually destroy after the heal, we are going to see this perpetually healed up. We'll still have our attacks, but as you can see, the Grace will have a ton of poison damage. And also our Legion will have a ton of poison damage. Okay, we're dealing some more damage over there, but again, these heroes will be destroyed by the amount of poison damage given by the Marquis. So I guess probably gonna have to put back Charn in just to avoid taking the extra, what do you call it? The extra poison damage. So we have that. Guess we could probably put in the Madame Lotrix to remove the poison damage. Also can help with some blockers, and then those will count as heroes for the Grace. So these will both be destroyed as they both took 880 damage. We do block, but again, we know what changes we have to make now. So probably the Discordia isn't going to help as much just because it only helps the triggers for the Grace. And combat isn't going to be so much of a thing as making sure that we protect our board. So we'll take this out. Just gonna leave this in here. This could help. Just don't know how often we're going to be using it. So we have this. Gonna put in the Lotrix, even though it has very low attack. Then the Charn has to go in at some point. So I guess yeah, we can actually get rid of the Angelia for now. Blockers over there. Take one more scoop through here. Seeing if there's any other ways to heal up. Kill. Move. No, even our Mother Owl isn't strong enough, even with the extra attack boost. Still looking, still looking. Yeah, I guess we'll play it out. All right, we'll try this one more set of times, and then we will end it there. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Madame Lotrix first, just so we can get some puppets on the board to help us block. I guess I could have also just done the Vampire too, to give us some more blockers. But we're not setting up for any additional damage. I guess we can use these buildings to help prevent the other buildings from coming out. Because the Totem and the Life Palace both come in front of the heroes. So we took some damage, so that is fine. The puppet will be destroyed by the Madame Lotrix at the beginning of the turn, so that's why we don't have the attack steal anymore. gonna go with our vampire. And then let's see. Gonna go next with the Yoster over here on B2, so that way we can control where the puppets could land. Okay, in this case, they land over here to help us block. Okay, we also have a health boost at the end of the turn, which is nice. These puppets can remove negative effects when they die, and then also can reflect damage once they are attacked, which will help us set up for our board wipes for later. Okay, this is fine. We do want to get rid of these heroes, so we'll do that. Okay, also going to follow up with, let's see. So if we do that, we'll have 2 more puppets. We'll have blocks over there. Okay, do want to protect the Yoster because we want to continue dealing damage and then also start healing our heroes. So we'll go with the Shamuna next over on B3. Oh man, I forgot. So because the Lotrix is attacking first, the puppets will come out, and because of the puppet placement here, we no longer have a shard to help us block. Okay, hopefully that doesn't punish us for this turn.
Whoa!
Okay, well, at least that hero will be destroyed. I'm gonna summon actually our Grace over. Let's see, combat will heal this up 200. Okay, we do need to get rid of this now. So we'll continue and we'll summon the Grace over here on on B1. And you see the heal does happen. We'll have our combat plus our random damage, which would be enough to destroy. Oh no, it is not. That is not good. Okay, well, at least we have our puppets, which will remove the negative effects for next turn. So let's see, combat over there. Man, we really do need more damage with our Grace. Okay, so in this case, we'll probably end up being with the Legion. Or we can summon the Groot for next turn to actually silence us. So that's gone. That one's gone too. So we're losing some health over there. Yeah, we will be summoning the Groot, just because we do need to stop this building as well. That is not the Groot. That is not Groot. That was definitely not Groot. Well, I guess in this case we summoned it so that we can block. Maybe we get 1 more plus off of them summoning another ranged hero. But this is clearly not what we wanted to do.
Whoa!
Okay, I guess we'll end up silencing the building. So the heal again. That damage over there. We're gonna lose our Legion this time. Maybe we'll have our random damage to destroy these. Nope. Okay, so we are dealing with another Tesla-X. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be taking lethal here. Excuse me. Alright. Okay. Attempt number 2 with this. Okay, go with the Vampire, and then also follow up with the Grace again. And damage over there. boosted. Sure. Yeah, alright. We do have 2 silencers over here. We also have our charm, which can give mental shield to one of our heroes once the enemy attacks, which can get around some of the poison and then also the damage from the other heroes. Okay, I am now active in stream, I guess. I wasn't before because I played Mighty Party. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I guess so. I guess you're more active. Come up there, come up there. Yeah, this is fine. We can continue to get some more heroes. Let's see. We do need the melees to help us block, so we'll go for that. Summon the Madame Lotrix over here on C2. Okay, we do have puppets to help us block, so that's what we need. Okay, we have the Life Palace still healing, so that is unfortunate. Also, because of the silence skill that the Alexandria has, it can get around the puppet damage.
Whoa!
Okay, so at least the poison's gone. Okay, we will now do the destruction to actually get rid of the marquee to stop the poison from ever happening. Our random damage is 112, so it won't be enough to destroy this. And we also don't have enough attacks over here, so guess what we can do is we'll go with the Charon over here on D2. Hopefully we get some melee heroes. Well, we're guaranteed at least 1 melee hero over here. But we do want to give Metal Shield to our other heroes once the enemies start attacking. Oh, we might actually just take lethal here altogether, because we don't have this destroyed. Nope. Okay, so yep, we will be taking lethal now. Okay, we will do that one more time. And then we will call it a day. Okay, gonna go with the Shimona over here on C3. The reason why is we're guaranteed that the shard will land over here on the open lane. At least get a blocker on the board. Next turn, probably going to go Vampire along with the Yoster to help us set up for a board wipe.
Whoa!
Okay, probably still have to do it anyways, just because we are going to be taking some damage, along with that totem that is going to be a problem. So hopefully we do have our Vampire to land on this particular spot, which does not. Okay. We'll have to open up for next turn. We at least still have Mental Shield on our Shimuna, so that is good. I'll follow up with the Yoster over here on a 1. At least stop the Wood Spike skill. Then we have our damage happening at the end of the turn, and then we have our Vampire damage as well. Next turn, for sure, we are going to be summoning something in this bottom lane. Okay, so at least these are now marked for destruction. Okay, I'm going to follow up next with... So this hero here can heal our Warlord back with the amount of health that it has. Although it will be vulnerable to attack. Let's see here, combat there. Yeah, I suppose going here with the high health isn't going to be so bad, so we'll do that. health boost from the Oster at the end. I played the arena in Mighty Party, but I was always scared. I was always scared that I lose arenas and I lose trophies, but I won every time I played. You don't lose trophies off of fighting in arena. It's League that is more concerning in terms of the rankings. All right, so we took the lethal there off of the Tinker. Yeah, if you do end up dropping down in League, you'll be getting less rewards from your chest, and then also kind of stopping yourself from unlocking other heroes. But other than that, there's no real penalty for losing trophies per se. Did I pay for the Sad Boy account or only for the Happy Splasher? It was for the Happy Splashers, the main account, so we did put in some funds for that. For this one, the Sad Boy account, that is totally free to play. So this is our progress so far on a totally clean account. But yeah, I mean, we've gotten pretty far. It's just we are behind in terms of the amount of strong heroes that we have. We did change our strategy for this particular account, so it's mostly just the legendary heroes that we're trying to level up. Every once in a while we will level up the other rarity heroes because of world events, but it's really only just to either unlock or to focus more on the legendaries. So yeah, so that is that. So just a quick recap of today's stream. We did a little bit of just chatting, and then also we did some world event. Got through a couple more battles. We're a little short on runes for the 3rd chapter quest, which we need to open up legendary chest in the event shop, but we'll do some more grinding and probably have it at least set up for the end of the day today. Probably we'll also have the world event completed at that point because we only need a couple more copies of the new hero. We were fortunate enough to actually get 2k copies of it in the pit by defeating the last boss. The last boss being this one here. This is the other account, so that's why this one isn't defeated. So we did that, and yeah, we're also setting up for, I guess we're also setting up for the journey as well on this account. A couple of battles could have gone our way, but because of the extra buildings and then also how strong their heroes are, so we do need to find either more defense or a way to deal more attack. We'll figure it out somehow. High growth is actually going to be happening next week, from what I understand, so we'll be able to level them up a little more and then go from there. So yeah, so thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is in the chat. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Like I said, we're going to have more of the world event coverage is going to be actually on the YouTube just because of the lack of things that we could do at this point. We're actually going to have, was it day 1A is going to be up shortly, and then also day 2A, which should cover the rest of the world event. So check it out there. Also, I guess that's pretty much it. Like I said, high growth is going to happen next week. Also, Dark Tower will happen again, so I'll have to do some more battles over there. Let us actually see who is on for raids right now. Just popping in, see what we can find. Still loading up. And who will it be? Sure, you know what? Here, I haven't raided this person before, so we're gonna raid KJ, who apparently is playing Pokemon Legend, I believe. Oh, this is the new Pokemon game. All right, yeah. So yeah, let's go raid them. Okay, so yeah, we will we'll do that, and we're gonna head out. Yo. Why are you in a jacket? It's so cold. I just like wearing a jacket. Okay, yeah, sure. All right, cool, absolutely. Yeah, it's just more comfortable at home. So yeah, so we're gonna raid out, and we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.